Hi friends, this lesson is Module 2, Lesson 15. Now, we've been doing a lot of subtracting, especially with the number 9. We're going to keep doing that again today, but we're going to make sure that we stay very organized. So I'm going to show you some things, and you tell me if it looks very organized or kind of a hot mess. Here we go. All right, so if I have 15 minus 9 equals, I would go ahead, of course, and start by drawing my 15 circles. So there I did. Let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, what a good job, Miss Arwood. Look at, I got 15. Friends, does that look like a really good quick math picture? Well, I agree. It's okay. I do have 15 dots. However, it kind of looks like a mess. Like if I saw those dots really quickly and I said, without counting, how many are there? Or you have 1 second to count, how many are there? That'd be really tricky to do. Do you agree? Yeah, because they're all over the place. Can you think of a way to make this a little bit clearer so that I can see how else could I organize those dots so that it could show me 15? Oh, yeah, I could put them in a straight line. Thanks. All right, so here I go. Oh, look at it. I put them in a straight line. Oh, yeah, that looks much better than the last screen. Let's count just to make sure I have 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whew. Well, I do have 15. That kind of took a while. Do you agree? Man, I wish there was another way I could do this so that it wouldn't take so long to count them. Oh, I have an idea. You know what? If I put things in groups of 5, that would probably make it easier to count. Let's try it. Ah, there we go. That's a little bit faster to count, I think, because I see that I have groups of 5s, or what I like to call 5 groups. And by organizing the rows into 5 groups, or the number into 5 groups, it's a little bit faster to count, because I know that each row is worth 5. 5, 10, 15. Oh yeah, that was a lot faster. I think that when I'm more organized, it's a little bit easier to see things too. If I'm going to subtract 9 and it's all organized in my 5 groups, I know I don't even have to count. I can cross out the first group because that's 5. Then I can just count up to cross out 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then cross out the remainder of the 9. Now I can clearly see how many I have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's those 6 that I haven't crossed out yet. So I know the answer is 6. That was really helpful, and by organizing them and putting them into 5 groups, it helped me to go ahead and subtract easier and faster. Well, this is great. Ooh, but this is what we're going to do today. Here is the challenge for you. If you'll notice, I made them a little bit smaller so they'd fit a little bit better. Today what we're going to do is, instead of, on the last screen you saw that I had them so that they were stacked, so somewhere underneath, right there. Today what we're going to practice on doing is putting them all in one big long row. So I have 5, 10, 15. By putting them all in one big long row, I can see them all very clearly, and it also makes it a little bit easier when I'm crossing out and circling. Let me show you. I can cross out my 9. I can do this whole group 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cross those out. And then when I circle, I don't have to worry about looping all around. I can just circle straight across. That definitely helps me out when I'm doing my math. Today our learning goal says, I can model subtracting 9 from a teen number using 5 groups. And I have a friend who's going to help us out. Her name's Clean Kate. Everyone say, hi, Clean Kate. Now, Clean Kate is going to be around sometimes because she's going to remind us that today our goal is so that when we're modeling subtracting 9, we do it very organized. We're going to use those 5 groups. That's what we're going to be practicing today. I'm going to need you to go ahead and grab your dry erase board and your marker or your math journal because we're going to do some practice of drawing these 5 groups together. Here we go, friends. All right, if I have 13 minus 9 equals, I'm going to go ahead and draw them into groups of 5 to show my 13. Now, you're going to have to be careful, and you're going to have to draw your circles kind of organized and small, because we're going to try to do it in one big long line. Especially if you're in your math journal, the page might be kind of small, so you can't write too big. And if you're on the dry erase board, you need to make sure that you're writing your circles kind of small because 13 is a big number. So here we go. At the top of your board, I want you to write 13 minus 9 equals, and we're going to go ahead and draw a picture of 13 using 5 groups because that's our learning goal. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we need to draw 13 because that's how many we started with. We're going to do it 5 at a time. So I want you to go ahead and draw 5 circles. I use suns, since we're learning about the sun. But I want you to draw 5 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, don't make them too big. We have to draw a few more. All right, after you've drawn those first 5, then I want you to draw the next 5. Okay, so now you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's pretty quick to see 5 and then another 5. So 5 plus 5 is 10. That helps me when I'm counting to see very clearly. All right, we can't draw another group of 5 because we're already at 10 and we're only going up to 13. So instead of doing a whole 5 group, we're just going to go ahead and do the 3 on the end. All right, now we can go ahead and subtract. I want you to go ahead and show me how you would subtract 9. Go ahead and press pause while you do that and press play after you're done. Okay, did you subtract 9? Let's see if our pictures match. So we have our beautiful 5 groups, and then I'm going to subtract 9. Did you draw a line through 9? Good job. Now I need to look at the pieces that are left and add those together to find my answer. It's the same thing as saying 1 plus 3 equals 4, and that would make the answer 4. Or if I don't want to write another little number sentence, I could even just circle that answer. All right, here we go. Let's try another one. Erase your board or find a new spot in your math journal. Press pause if you need a few more seconds to erase. All right, ready? All right, at the top of your board, I want you to write 16 minus 9. And what I'd like you to start with is I want you to draw a picture using 5 groups and one big straight line of the number 16. Go for it. Press pause until you're done and press play when you're ready to check with mine. Okay, so we're drawing number 16 in 5 groups. I'm going to do 5. I'm going to leave a little bit of a space so that my 5 groups don't run together. I'm going to do 10, 5, 10, a little bit of space, then 5 more, 15, and then I need one more to make 16. Does your picture match mine? Do you have a nice bigger space in between each of the 5 groups so they don't all smush together? If not, I would go ahead and pause your board, erase it, and try to make yours look really close to mine. All right, here we go. Now that we have all of our 5 groups, which of course is our learning goal, so that's perfect, we can go ahead and subtract our 9. Go ahead, subtract 9, and press play when you're ready to check with mine. Okay, did you subtract 9? Here we go. I drew a line through the 9. Did you do the same thing? Whoo, you're doing such a nice job. Good job, friend. Now I'm going to add in all the parts that I didn't use yet. I didn't cross out. So I have 1 plus 6 more, and that's going to equal 7. Like I said before, if you want to write like an extra number sentence to show that adding, you can. Or if you don't want to do that, you can go ahead and just put a big circle around them, all the ones that are left over, and count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did you get 7 too? Good job. Go ahead and give yourself a big super clap. All right, erase your board or find a new spot. We're going to keep cruising. All right, our learning goal said that I can model subtracting 9 from a team number using 5 groups. So what you're going to do, clean Kate, thanks for coming back and reminding us. We want to make sure that our 5 groups have a little bit of space in between each one of them. It's one nice long line, and it's very organized. It can't be scribble scrabbles and it can't be messy. It has to be nice and neat. Thanks, Kate, for reminding us. Oh, she's super duper reminding us. All right. This is the seesaw problem that you're going to send to your teacher. Now listen carefully. You're going to write 13 minus 9 equals. Then I want you to draw a picture of 13 using 5 groups. Once you have your 13 done and it's a very organized, neat picture, Then show me you subtracting 9 and finding your answer. Once you've done those things, then you may seesaw it to your teacher. Don't forget, make sure your 5 groups are very neat and organized in one big long line so that you can practice that learn and go. All right, good luck, friends.